Good morning. This is Pastor Lynn with Lyn United Methodist Church. We transition in our 6 encounters, ways that we encounter God, from the majesty and the reverence of God to God's fidelity and our trust this morning. Let's take a look at Psalm 28, which says, "Bless the Lord because he has listened to my request for mercy. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart shall trust in him. I was helped when my heart rejoiced, and I thank him with my song. The Lord is his people's strength. He is a fortress of protection for his anointed one. Save your people, God. Bless your possession. Shepherd them and carry them for all time." In the book of Deuteronomy, Moses gives the Israelites final instructions about how they should live and worship God. He commands that when the people enter the promised land, they are to offer to God 10% of the food that they grow. This food will go to feed the priests, the widows, and the orphans of Israel. Imagine what they are thinking. They have been wandering in the desert for 40 years, often attacked by other nations as they travel. They are tired, they are hungry, and now with the promised land in sight, God is asking them to give away 1/10 of their food? It must be quite a test of their faith. But God had already promised to provide for them. The Lord has fed them with manna in the desert and kept them safe from warring nations. God has given them everything they need to survive, and all God has asked in return is their trust. That is the purpose of their gift. God doesn't need food. God doesn't even need money. Nor does God need our time. The simple thing that God desires is that we would give it as a sign of our trust in the Lord's faithfulness to be blessed and used as a blessing to others. God's promises to be faithful to us when we put our trust in his fidelity. Why is it that you think Moses instructed the people to do such a thing? And in what ways do you think the Lord has given you strength and has become your shield? When in your life have you had to depend on the God for something? Let me ask you this. How did it turn out? Don't you know that whenever you ask God for something, he's always there, and he will effect the perfect answer and response that will meet your needs. Maybe not everything you want, but God will always meet what you need. So next time you need something from God, make sure it's what you really need and not just something to satisfy a wanton desire. This is Pastor Lynn with Lyn United Methodist Church, signing off for another day. Have a great day in the Lord.